I grand rising to my follow family and to my family around the world, my spiritual family. I jumped on here today to, speak about some things that Filo365 consists of and trying to get used to getting on camera and sharing this information instead of just running across people and then sharing it that way. So this way right here, I feel like a lot more people can be able to benefit from it. But I got some talking points so I won't get off track. Um, Filo365, my mission statement and what it's all about is about health. It's about empowering an individual to understand the importance of nutrition and to use exercise as a tool, not ego lifting. I don't encourage my clients to just exercise just to get a six pack, just to get, their physique or their figure to a specific desire on the outside that's superficial. Um, Fitness is about health. All right, nutrition is about health. I am a personal trainer. I've been doing physical fitness for like 15 years now. I'm also a nutritional specialist. Most people who know me, I always talk about the body. Um, I'm also a certified herbalist now. I got a few products I'm about to bring out in the next couple of weeks that are going to help a lot of people. But first, let me say this real quick because I was supposed to drop this video last night. This is the first week of no meat. So all of my clients that are participating in the no meat challenge, you want to try to refrain and abstain from eating meat all this week. So you're gonna have to reinforce your environment. You're gonna have to be disciplined in your actions and your choices so that you can stay strong and complete this whole week of being disciplined. So I don't want to really say it's a challenge. It's more about empowering yourself and being disciplined and strengthening your willpower. Anytime that you can refrain from doing something that you love to do, or you just have the convenience to do, or you're just attached to it, you know how you say like, that's just me, that's just what I like, I can't go that long without this, then you have no power over yourself. So everything that I'm doing right now is to empower an individual to gain control of their mind, their body, their emotions, their health, and all. So Filo365, I use a range of exercises. I mean, there's so many different styles and forms of exercises. Just like in spirituality, there's so many different paths of spirituality that you can take to enhance your life. So I just use a wide, broad range of different exercises to make my sessions that more exciting and to, be versatile because not everybody can do the same things, you know what I'm saying? So Filo365 has three pillars. The first pillar is the mind. And first thing up is the mind. If you don't get it up here that, looking at your life, where you're at, how you feel, the things you do, you won't be able to do what it is necessary to do to get your, health in order, to get your finances in order, to do anything. You have to have complete control and clarity on what it is that you want to manifest or what it is that you need to improve in your life. Then you got to set goals, all right? And goals are very simple. If you're not used to setting goals, you start off small, and something that you know that you can accomplish, and this kind of builds up confidence. And then you want to work on nutrition. People think that food is just like, we just here to eat. We're not here to eat. We eat to live, all right? And a lot of our food has been compromised. A lot of people will not research. A lot of people will, just be biased towards it because they're addicted to, the types of foods they like to eat. And a lot of this food is filled with, man-made sugars and man-made salts and stuff that, are genetically modified. All right, I'm not gonna go into too much detail on that because you'll have some fact checkers come on here blocking my video and stuff, and that right there impedes on your freedom of speech, but everybody's just passive towards it. So the second pillar is spirit. You have to have the spirit of determination. You have to have the spirit of dedication. You have to have a spirit of discipline if you're going to, regain control over your health, over your life, over your, how you feel, about yourself and your environment. You know what I'm saying? And I can have a whole video on that, you know, on how we just be passive in, you know, pretty much everything that we do in life, you know, and just not holding ourselves accountable, because it's all about us. It's not about anybody else. It's about you, and it's not about you. You know what I'm saying? So I can go into detail about that in a later video. Then you got the body. The body, you have to have patience. You have to persevere. You have to put in effort. A lot of y'all don't know that y'all create habits over time. And over time, these habits can destroy you, you know, have you addicted and become a vice. So everybody knows everything down here is habit forming, you know, but it's not for us to judge or criticize anyone. A person that's an alcoholic or a person that doesn't drink or smoke, you still have a habit. If you're not eating properly and you don't know what you're eating, you're addicted to food. Foods have all type of drugs in them. You know what I'm saying? Just look at your average citizen in America. They use exercise to kind of get people jaded, if you ask me, because of the images that they show you and how they tell you a physique's supposed to look. You know what I'm saying? But that's superficial. That's all ego. I speak from a place of health and how you feel. You know what I'm saying? If you don't do what makes you feel good, and that don't mean, you know, well, drinking made me feel good, smoking made me feel good, and all the stuff that destroys your body. And don't get me wrong, it's about balance, because I partake in, you know, little spirits. I partake in a little smoking sometimes, but I also clean my body out. All right. If you don't take care of you, if you don't understand your genetics, if you don't understand, you know, the methods in which they are growing food these days and how it has no nutritional value at all, if you don't understand that everything that you put in your body, that you eat, that you drink, that you absorb through your skin, it shows in symptoms in the body. It shows as headaches, as upset stomach, IBS, cholesterol, heart, whatever. A lot of times it shows up on the surface of your body and you think it's just like, you know, a rash or anything like that. I don't know what's going on, man. I get on here and start talking and want to mess up my meditation music. But anyways, it's about being aware and holding yourself accountable for your health, for your life. Healthcare is a multi-trillion-dollar industry. And what I mean by that is, ain't nobody finna, you know, cure you no time soon. You can heal yourself. You can heal yourself. And I'm not gonna speak on curing, because everything is about healing. And healing is about reframing and reframing from certain foods, certain things that you partake in until you get your health under control, educating yourself on the importance of nutrition and applying it every day. All right. So nutrition is very important. You can't access higher realms of, you know, consciousness, awareness, if you don't put the right elements in your body. Like I said, we don't eat, we eat to live. We don't live to eat. Most people don't know that your body have a circadian rhythm, and your organs have specific times of the day they need to rest. We've been educated on the fact that we need to eat breakfast, lunch, dinner, and then you got snacks in between that. But your body is made of 102 minerals. Your body needs vitamins and minerals. Now on the macro, you know, you have the macro levels, macro or micro, whatever. You know, your body needs fats, omega-3s and stuff like that. Your body needs protein, and your body needs carbohydrates for energy, for muscle building, for energy, and for hormone balancing. Fruits and vegetables have all of this. Most of the food that we consume in the United States now have none of this. Most people are eating fast food. And even if you go into the grocery store to buy your food, 99 to 100% of that food in the grocery store is genetically modified. 99 to 100%. Meaning that if most of y'all know, if you do grow your own food, if you're not getting heirloom seeds, most of those seeds only produce one time. They fill with pesticides, and they don't even have half the nutritional value that most of the fruits and vegetables that we used to consume back in the early 1900s had. And this is based off of the methods of them growing it. You know, you have to really look at your life and see, you know, am I being distracted for a reason? You know what I'm saying? We can talk about that some other time. But if you're not getting the proper food source, nutritional source, and just look at yourself, look at how you feel. You know what I'm saying? Look at your ability to, you know, perceive of higher ideas, or are you following a routine? You know what I'm saying? This is very important if you're going to be a functioning individual. You know, nutrition it affects your ability to comprehend. It affects your overall health, which is, like I said, healthcare is $1 trillion industry, man. Just off one specific, let's say, I don't really want to talk about diabetes like that, but diabetes is a $20 billion a year industry, and it's probably growing. You know what I'm saying? And all of this is based off of habits that you gained growing up. You know what I'm saying? Like whatever, you know, you ate when people say it's hereditary, high blood pressure or diabetes or whatever, what are you eating now? What did you grow up eating? How did you think your folks got like that? Or how did you think you became like that? You don't even know that most of these fruits, these vegetables, this food, all this stuff, and based off your genetics, is filled with sugar and salt and other chemicals and stuff. And based off your genetics, based off of who your mom and your dad is and your family line, because not everybody's body is the same. We might all have the same organs. We might all have heart and this and that and the third, but our whole cellular structure is different based off your genetics. So this is the reason why somebody can eat bread and get bloated and somebody else can eat bread and don't get bloated. You know what I'm saying? Somebody's symptoms might show up a little bit more severe than somebody else's. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's all depends on your genetics and who you are. You know yourself. If you pay attention to what you eat, you'll see how it makes you feel. There's no way you're supposed to wake up in the morning, eat breakfast, and then feel tired and lazy right after eating it. It has no life force in it. It has no substance in it. So if you continue to eat things of this nature, you start getting symptoms and you know, that could be devastating to you and your family. You know what I'm saying? You don't think about that. But we love to put on this facade that, you know, we know what we're doing and we are, you know, living our best life, and, you know, we think all this superficial shit make up, you know, who we are. It does not. You know what I'm saying? It makes you more selfish, boastful, bragging, and attached to this material world, which you're not supposed to be attached to this material world. We get on our people, I'm talking about my people specifically, get on social media and love to boast and brag about what we have and what we got, while all along your rights are being taken away from you. They're being taken away from you because you're ignorant. You don't want to read, you don't want to research, you just believe everything that a person in a suit get in front of you and say because they use big anatomical terms, and you don't want to look them up or take the time to look them up. You know what I'm saying? Ignorance is bliss. You know what I'm saying? But ignorance is also evil. Every resource around you is controlled by the elite. They control your food. Hell, if they tell you it's a toilet paper shortage and people running out the door for that, you know what I'm saying? They was just talking about a food shortage last year and earlier this year. But here they do. They sit up here and give you $600 for each child on for food stamps. And they know the majority of you gonna go buy nothing but processed food. But you balling and you eating good and we living the life over here. You know what I'm saying? They steady print money. Ain't got nothing bagging in the system. You know what I'm saying? This is the time where people should learn how to be more self-sufficient, to, really evaluate your life and see what it is that, rules you. If you can't refrain from eating, drinking, smoking, if you in this victimhood because you haven't healed from past traumas and you're projecting, the reason why your life is a certain way onto somebody else, or because of some other circumstance, that you're not trying to take, full accountability and be responsible for your thoughts, your actions, what you do, how you feel about yourself, how you think about yourself, then it's nobody else's fault but yours. But you don't know this because ignorance is bliss, but ignorance is evil. They control your education. You know what I'm saying? You don't know anything about the true reality of this world we're living in unless you research. You know what I'm saying? We sit around and we're passive to the information that they put out on movies, that they put out in TV shows, and we glorify the fact that, like, say for instance, I can talk about Snowfall. This dude ain't even from America. He from Europe, over here portraying a drug dealer, and showing you how the government was pushing drugs into our community to destroy you. You know what I'm saying? To keep you under control, to break up the household. You know what I'm saying? To leave the child, with one mother who's struggling, the father locked up, and the mother can't do both jobs. She can, you know what I'm saying? But that child needs both parents, you know what I'm saying? And it totally destroyed our black community. I'm part of that. You know what I'm saying? I didn't find my father until I was 23. And my mother was on drugs my whole life. You know what I'm saying? So it's all about how you let that affect you. But if you don't know how to heal from trauma, and you just think that this is just the way you is, or the world the way it is, based off of, the different types of negative experiences you went through in life, it's either gonna make you or it's gonna break you. And a lot of people don't know how to handle it. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I got off track, really. But we have to start empowering ourselves. We have to start looking at this world and really seeing beyond the illusion and what they're giving you and what you think is real and what you think we're here for. You're not here to get up and work for somebody every day just so you can buy shit to boast and brag and stun on people, but you still feeling miserable inside. And then you taking pictures and posting videos and stuff like that, but all along you hurting inside, you dying. You know what I'm saying? Or you might think that you're living the life and everything is good, but all along they keeping us divided and they taking away your rights and everything. They poisoning your food. They making certain laws and rules and regulations and stuff that's gonna make it hard for your kids out here, for these pedophiles and these, people out here that they hide behind these rules. So we have to start being more responsible with, our time, our energy, what we do with our life. If you're not investing in yourself on the mundane, you know what I'm saying? It's some type of gift, some type of talent, some type of ability that you have that can make you money. And it's gonna be a service to the world, to the people. Everybody got this. And if everybody knew about this, which some people do, but they don't understand the magnitude of it. Like, you think you need shit to define you, to be happy, to be safe, secure. You know what I'm saying? You don't need none of this shit. You've been programmed into thinking that you need this shit. We don't need this shit. You know what I'm saying? We need a community. We have no community. We depend on the government for everything. And like I said, they control your food source, your education, your finances. They control the justice system. They control the health care. Now tell me, hasn't the system failed in every aspect? Ever since I was a kid. And people still trying to reinvest back in the system, like, all we need to do is get the right people into place. No, this system corrupt, baby. It's corrupt. And if you don't get with like-minded people and start, you know, investing and learning about how to farm and grow your own food. You know what I'm saying? Connecting, healing from past traumas. You know what I'm saying? That a lot of people think they're grown, but you still reacting from that 8-year-old, 10-year-old, 12-year-old, 15-year-old, 20-year-old. I know this because I used to be that way. You know what I'm saying? Blaming everybody else for my problems, crying, you know what I'm saying, to myself because of wherever I was in life, frustrated, depressed. And all depression is how you think. You empower it by thinking about the shit you went through. Change it. Transmute it into something positive. This is your life. Start taking control of it. So, yeah, so, you know, learning how to connect back with nature. Most folks, we live in the middle of nature. You think just because you got cars and paved roadways and a house with electricity and this and that and the third, all that shit convenience. And convenience makes your ass a slave. Just so you can be able to go to Walmart. Just so you can, you know how many animals die? And even those animals that's dying for you to have fast food, it's still genetically modified, but you putting this shit in your body. You know what I'm saying? You don't know, they have made it to where you don't know how to take care of yourself. For the people who don't think for themselves. I'm gonna say that because I think for myself. But for the people who don't think for themselves, those are the type of people that be like, hey, don't get me wrong, you know what I'm saying? I'm not judging anybody's beliefs and what they do. All I'm saying is you are responsible for you. And whatever you do, you don't, if you're not aware of whatever you're doing, and if you got kids, you pass those beliefs and traumas on to them. So just look at your life and see where you're at. You know what I'm saying? Be real with yourself. What do you know for real? All you know is what somebody else gave you. And for the Christians out there, your thoughts are not your own. Don't they say that in the Bible? Everything that you gained from this reality came from your parents or some politician, teacher, or somebody in front of a television telling you about what's going on around you or what's right for you. You know what I'm saying? Or why people are the way they are. Nobody want to hold themselves accountable and say that I am the reason why I am the way I am because I gave my power to somebody else. I didn't want to hold myself accountable. Well, let's get some examples of holding ourselves accountable. All right, when it comes to food, why not research some of the stuff that's on the labels of some of the foods you buy? Why not research how the fruits and vegetables that you're eating out of these grocery stores are being grown? And then find, you know, an alternative source. You know what I'm saying? Like you can support your local farmers and stuff that grow their own food. Go talk to them. They'll tell you about all the chemicals and stuff that's being put in the food. This is how you educate and empower yourself. Most of us, because we feel like we don't know and we at a certain age in our life, we'll be like, well, shit, it's too late. You know what I'm saying? No, it ain't too late. Shit, you got a handheld computer in your goddamn hand right now. We got computers everywhere. But folks only use that shit for entertainment and to buy shit. You don't even understand how you are voluntarily conforming to a digital currency system by shopping online, by swiping your card, by conforming to all these, you know, digital currency methods. And I know you'd be like, what's wrong with that? But let me tell you something. Don't you want to have something tangible in your hand? They already showing you how hackers and stuff is hacking in and manipulating the system. What you think the government gonna do to y'all? They might not happen now because this shit chess. It ain't checkers. It might happen 5 years later. You know what I'm saying? But you passive. How you being passive? Well, you got music, you got sports, you got TV dramas, you got neighborhood dramas. Shit. Now you got Instagram, TikTok, y'all entertaining each other. All the while, they taking everything from your ass. You already ain't got shit. And then we kill one another because we jealous and envious of one another. And all that jealousy and envy come from you, ego. From you having an unbalanced chakra system. From you having unhealed from your traumas through your childhood, adolescence, and adult years. You know what I'm saying? Like, you gotta wake up, man. We really gotta wake up. Okay, so I don't really want to stay on here too long. I'm gonna end this video, but I'm gonna come back. And this really just like my first video. I'm trying to get used to getting on here and speaking on different topics. I'm gonna share this also to my YouTube channel. My YouTube channel is Filo365 Garage Gym Fitness. I'm probably gonna start a new one specifically for this right here. So if y'all like this type of information, like it, share it, comment on some things that you probably want me to talk on. And I'm just gonna go over some stuff that I got coming up so you can see where I'm kind of aiming towards. And like I said, everything that I'm aiming towards is empowering people, all right? The best way to control the people is to control the information. And the next best way to control the people is control their food supply. And now you're wondering why we sick. America has the sickest people on the planet. And you're afraid of hot sauce 19. Can't say that because I want my video blocked. But you're afraid of hot sauce 19. Now, if you're eating 3 times a day, then your immune system is compromised because your immune system has to sacrifice to break down all the stuff that you're putting in your body. And everything that you're putting in your body has a digestive time frame. So say for instance, meat take up, like red meat specifically, and pork take up to 5 to 6 hours to break down. Most of your fruits and vegetables take up like 45 minutes to an hour, and then you have some grains and stuff that might take like an hour to 2 hours to break down. Now, if you eating processed food with all type of chemicals in there throughout the day, you're not drinking any water, any vitamins, any minerals, nothing like that, and you like, you think, well, I ain't dead. Well, no, you ain't gonna die. The body is an amazing instrument. It's just gonna take away nutrients from specific organs in your body just to supplement for the organs, for the nutrients it's not getting. And then that's how organs end up failing and you end up getting all these severe symptoms and stuff like that because you're not putting the shit in your body what you need, period. Everything is a result of what you put in your body. If you ain't putting the right shit in your body, you're gonna suffer. And then you're gonna go to the doctor, and the doctor gonna tell you to take this medication for the rest of your motherfucking life. Cause that's all they trying to do, put you on pills. And every motherfucking drug that they create come from Mother Earth. They just use a whole bunch of chemicals to pull out one of the constituents that's gonna actually relieve you of whatever symptom that you got going on. But at the same time, it's breaking down your motherfucking liver. It's breaking down your motherfucking kidneys, your gallbladder, all these organs that you need that help break down all this shit in your body and regulate hormones in your body so you can function properly. So, yeah, man, like, that's all I've been doing. I've been researching, studying, and applying this knowledge in my life. And, I'm at a very peaceful state. So, the new upcoming projects I have, and I might have been all over the place too. So let me say that, because I ain't gonna lie, being real, I sit up here like, because I want to come from the heart. So I prayed to my ancestors in my meditation this morning before I got on here to speak, so that I can speak from the heart. I'm not getting on here to try to impress nobody, to get no likes, to get no type of followers or nothing. We just really need to empower ourselves with information that can, help us to live a more enriching life. So with that being said, some of the upcoming projects I got, I'm gonna speak on some of the things that I'm creating. Like I'm creating a female harmony cleanse, and this is gonna help the female reproductive system and help balance the hormones in the female body. Because y'all are under attack more than us because of all the estrogen that they putting in the meat, the chicken, the sugar and stuff that they putting, all this shit you putting in your body. So if you have any type of hormone imbalance, ovary, uterus, whatever that's going on, that's, painfully persisting and stuff like that, it's coming from what you eating, baby. That's all it is. It's really about what you eating and how you thinking about yourself. And herbs really help reverse this. They don't, and it's depending on how long you've been doing this to yourself. It might take you 6 months, but you gotta be disciplined and reinforce it. It all depends on you. It's getting bad out here for real. I'm coming up with an herbal digestive cleanse. This is just gonna be like a pill capsule form, which you can take, just like if you was drink some type of detox tea or some type of detox decoction that all these people be creating and stuff to clean the body out. You really have to clean your body out. You gotta clean that digestive tract out. You have to. Your small intestines push everything out through the body so those nutrients can go where they need to go. So if you put nothing but shit down there, that's what's going in your body. Most folks walking around with shit in the bloodstream. All right. I'm also working on a cramp tincture. You know what I'm saying? This is just dedicated to the females, the women out here. Something all natural that's not going to have any adverse effect on the body and that can help you holistically get over some of the menstruational pains that you be having and stuff. I'm also gonna come up with morning yoga sessions and meditation sessions that I will be having for Zoom and whatnot for people like early in the morning that wants to start getting their circulation going and start, preparing their mind for the day and what they want to manifest into their life. And I'm also going to start a meal prep idea channel where, like, today I'm gonna get on here because we're not eating meat none today. We're not eating meat none today or none this week. So each and every day I'm going to have, some type of meal idea, to kind of give people, some creative ways to find, nutritional food to eat and not revert back to convenience of fast food and stuff like that. All right, in closing, spirituality. Spirituality is nothing but being conscious and aware of your thoughts and your emotions and tracing their effects on your environment and the world around you, and your body, and your health. Your emotions are energy and motions. You're supposed to be in feeling states of joy, of gratitude, of grace, of peace. These are states. Happiness is a state that you can choose to be. You don't need nothing outside of you for you to be happy. But you've been deceived and duped into thinking you need that. You know what I'm saying? So this is something that for people who really wants to get into spirituality, I'm gonna start creating a platform where you can have, you can come, because there's tons of platforms out there. Hell, that's what I used to do. I still got people I follow and I research, that I resonate with. But now I'm starting to do my own thing. And I hope to create this platform to help empower people spiritually. Also, I got some other things that I'm gonna get on here and talk about later. This is just the first of many videos. I hope that everything was clear, and I hope that I got the message that I need to get across. So with that being said, peace, love, light, and namaste to everybody out there that's as you go throughout your day, period. Peace.